Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my review for HBO original The Sympathizer, Episode 1. So spoiler warning, if you have not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back. And yeah, so let's just go straight into it. So The Sympathizer is a new show on HBO that I've been very excited for since I saw the trailer. It's based on a novel, and the basic summary of it is of a spy slash double agent slash mole in the Vietnam War who is working both sides in the United States and also for Vietnam. So basically a series about a double agent, right? And it's based on a book. It stars Robert Downey Jr., Sandra Oh, and an actor who I was not familiar with before this, but he does really great. His name is Hoa Schwande, and I think he's actually an Australian actor from what I saw, and he's really great in this. I got to say, before I say anything, I was kind of worried because it's got Sandra Oh, it's got Robert Downey Jr., and they're not the stars of the show. Like, they're not front and center. They're not, the actual protagonist of the show. And so I was a little bit worried because it was an actor I wasn't familiar with. I was like, okay, it's going to be hard to follow a character and an actor that I'm not familiar with when I've got these major stars on the side who I'd probably rather be following instead. But he is fantastic. He's so great in this. He really is. He's got a fantastic screen presence. He's so fun to watch. He's a great actor. His dialogue is fantastic. The way he delivers his lines is great, and he's very sympathetic as well. No pun intended. But I really enjoying his character. And so yeah, I went into this episode not exactly knowing what the show was about. I knew it was about the Vietnam War. I know it had Robert Downey Jr. and Sandra Oh in it, and I was optimistic. And look, I came out of the first episode and I really enjoyed it. And I'm very excited to continue watching it week to week. I love the way it's filmed. It's sort of like easy to digest, A lot of times with these sort of more serious shows, for me, you have to really sit down and really listen to like everything that's happening, right? And so that's why it's hard for me to get into some shows. I don't want to sound like I have like, TikTok brain or whatever, but like it just, I don't know. It's an easy watch. This is, and the things that are happening are easy to digest, even though it's, heavy and thick subject matter. And so I think it's really great. I think there's like a vibe to it that's like sort of fun in a way. I don't know how to describe it. Like, a lot of the music choices are great. A lot of the filmography in this is fantastic too. The cinematography is great, and it's really fun to watch. It's a great watch, And so yeah, the stuff that was happening as well was like, I was into it. It was again, it's easy to digest. It was a very great setup for what I think is going to be a really good season. I think it's a limited series, so I don't think it's going to have like a season 2 or anything. So this is a one-off, and I think it's going to be really good. I haven't heard many people talk about it, and so I was hesitant to do a video about it, but I really want to discuss it. I really enjoyed the episode, and I think that if people are watching the show, people are going to want to talk about it, because this is the type of show that people are going to want to talk about week to week. Robert Downey Jr. was fantastic, by the way. He plays multiple characters in this show. He only plays one character in this episode, and so I'm very excited to see what he's going to bring to this. I think maybe, after the Oscar, maybe he's coming for the Emmy now, like, I don't know. I think this is like a very strong performance from Robert Downey Jr. And after the MCU and stuff, I'm sort of realizing that Robert Downey Jr. is a character actor, like with this and Oppenheimer, they're very much like disconnected from Robert Downey Jr.'s personality, like as an actor. And so I'm starting to think maybe he's getting more into character work, which I think really suits him, and he's really great at it, because a lot of these roles that he's going to have in this show, since he's playing multiple characters, are, they look very different, right? Like he's in a lot of makeup. And so I think he really is doing a nice transition into character acting. Sandra Oh was not in this first episode, so that is disappointing, because I love her and I was very excited to see her. But either way. So yeah, this episode basically is our main cast, our protagonist trying to flee Vietnam, right? And like getting his family and his friends out. So that's basically the premise of this first episode. And in the end, he actually does not end up fleeing. And by the way, the end sequence was fucking crazy and so good and so well done. I just didn't expect it from the first episode, right? Like, it was unexpected, but it was so well done. It was so beautiful too. It felt like by the end of it, it sort of felt like I had watched a movie, even though it was only 50 minutes. It felt like I had watched an entire movie, And so I think that shows that it is a really well done episode of television. But yeah, I'm very excited to see where it goes in the future. I think I'm really enjoying a lot about this show. I'm enjoying the dialogue, the way it's written. I'm enjoying the cinematography, the music choices, the way it's filmed. The acting, you know, Robert Downey Jr. and Howard Shonda. I think they're just very good, right? They're so good in this show. And I cannot wait to see where it goes. But again, like I said earlier, the thing that grabbed me about it is that it's got like a fun sort of comedic vibe to it. You know, even though it's dealing with, again, very heavy subject matter, it's got a comedic vibe to it, which I am just, it's very intriguing, and I'm very excited to see where the show goes. I think it's going to be thrilling. I think it's going to be exciting. I think people are going to really love it, the people that watch it, even though I have not heard that many people talk about it. But again, like we've discussed before and in my previous videos, the week-to-week model is very good at getting chatter up, you know, and getting people to talk about the show week to week. And if the show's good, as momentum builds with the show, more and more people watch it. And, you know, rather than a binge where people just watch it one day, boom, talk about it for a week, it's done. Like, you know, Fallout, for example, I've already heard conversations start to die down on Fallout, and that show just came out a couple days ago, and that's a great show as well. Like, they should have done week to week. It would have been more beneficial. But anyway, this show is a week to week, so hopefully the chatter will increase as the show moves on, because it is very good, and I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. But anyway, that was my review for The Sympathizer episode 1. It's on HBO now. Go watch it if you have not already, because it is really great. Also watch every other episode that comes out. But yeah, so leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to watch this show? Have you already seen it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Also, if you have not already, make sure you like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and it really helped me out. Also, make sure to turn on post notifications, so that way you don't miss when I upload future reviews of this show or any other show. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.